and today we're going to look at this boxed copy of Windows 4.01. Now I do believe it came out in about 1989, although this exact copy is from 1990. Now 1990 is a time when the 386s ruled the roost. 486s were just starting to come out. If you want to know where the cuts come from, check out my last mining video. But yes, so 386s ruling the roost, 486s just coming out, and 1990 was also when Windows 3.0 was introduced, which was quickly replaced by 3.1, much more successful. But this video is not about that, this video is about this. And this includes the GW Basic Interpreter. Now, I was originally going to intend to show this being installed on an old computer and fired up, which wouldn't be the most interesting of processes, to be honest. But the disks don't work. Well, the disks will do a directory, but beyond that, they will not read. So that plan's gone up to risk. But I thought you might still like to see what you got in the original packaging. And the original packaging too. So we have a Microsoft hologram there. Quite early for these sort of things, I think. That. For this size, contained in this carton, C-top flap, and it is! Yes! 5.25 inch discs. MS-DOS 4.01, 1990, 22nd of 5th, 1990. So, yep, for personal computers, 100% compatible with IBM personal computers. So, at the time, you had the IBM PC clones, some of which were not 100% compatible, but many were. So that's what that sort of thing is aimed at. Not for retail sale, except with a computer system. So you have to buy a computer to get this version. I love the system requirements. 256 kilobytes of memory, one dual-sided disk drive. And that's it. Like this one as well. It is your responsibility to confirm that this product will perform correctly on your personal computer. You must check with your personal computer manufacturer or your dealer to ensure that this product correctly supports your computer and peripheral devices. Nice. Same on that side and on the back. Oh yeah, 1988 this came out. So very different from operating systems these days, which are mainly downloaded and do not come with boxes. And if you want a book, you gotta go out and buy separate books, because you ain't getting them with the operating system. Just get a disc these days, if that. But this one, comes with a few things. First of all, let's start at the back. So first of all, we have Microsoft MS-DOS Shell User's Guide. So this is what it says on the tin, or the cover. It's a graphical user interface for MS-DOS, which I personally have never used. I only ever used Windows, which at the time was basically the same thing, just a tarted up version of DOS. So yeah, you got a thick book, well not a thick book, but a book taking you all the way through that. It's gone a bit funny with age. There we go. How many pages is this? This is 118 pages. Still in very good condition. Nice. Next, you got GW Basic User's Guide and User's Reference. Now, GW Basic is the basic that came with DOS, and a lot of people still use it to make games and stuff. So this is an original guidebook, and it's thick. It has something like 273 pages of geeky goodiness. Oh, look at that. Oh, it won't teach you. It's just a reference guide. So if you're... Ooh. There we go. Well, teach you basics, very basics, but it won't teach you to program. This is just a reference guide, so if you want that, you're going to have to look elsewhere. Very much elsewhere. Third thing, and the last of the books, you got the MS-DOS User's Guide and Reference. Sorry, and User's Reference. Could have just called it User Guide and Reference, but there we go. A very thick book. Ooh, what's this? Documentation feedback. Don't get much of that anymore. But I don't care. 430 pages of how to use MS-DOS. Talks you all the way through it. Thought I saw something then. Maybe not. Okay. Of how to use DOS and a reference guide. Got an index for that bit as well. There we go. Oh, terms. Yep, so setting up MS-DOS all the way through it. There we go. Floppy disks. Because this is still the early days of computing, so you needed to talk to people about what everything was. Because they may have never used a computer before, and because of MS-DOS, a lot of people did avoid using a computer because typing in commands was a bit hairy scary. So when Windows came out and the graphical user interface and the Apple graphical operating systems, it made it much easier for people to use. This was a wee bit intimidating, especially for older people. Never come across this sort of thing before. For us young ones who were brought up with it, not so bad, but for the older generation, yeah, bit scary. And last but not least, something that the younger people may not have seen before. It's actually different than the usual folders that stuff came in. These just had a little folder, and that was it. But this has license agreement as part of the same thing. So it's all built in. Weird. So inside here we have the operating system discs themselves. These are 5¼ discs, and as I've already stated, do not work. Just pure age. Unlike your later 3¼ ones, these really are floppy disks because they're floppy and soft. There you go. See, boink, 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 boink. And you've got 6 of them. Number 1, operating system. Where is it? Oh yeah, there's the install. Number 1's the install. 2 is the select, so selecting the options you want installed. 3 is starting to put the operating system on itself. I think these are 300-odd-K discs, double-sided anyway. Operating system 2, operating system 3, and last but not least, the MS-DOS shell. Hopefully, I wonder if this disc works. If it does, I'll be able to do a separate video on the MS-DOS shell for you. We'll see if I can get that working. That'll be quite fun. But there you go. That's what you got when you bought one of these. And there you go. There it all is. So if you've got any questions about this or any memories of using this operating system, especially with the old 5¼ discs, then please leave comments in the comments box below. Other than that, if you like these sort of videos and you're not subscribed already, then please subscribe. Join us on Twitter and in our Facebook group, and you can support the channel with Patreon if you wish. Other than that, thank you very much for watching.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.